the very first episode of the Empress Summer Series. Stay tuned over the next several weeks as we uncover juicy topics and feature women making strides in business. Today we are joined by Celica Bailey, the owner of this beautiful salon, Club Kiss. Welcome, Celica, and tell us a little bit about this salon.
Well, Club Kiss is a salon and spa that lets women unwind, relax, pamper themselves, enjoy daiquiris, and just be entertained by live music, entertainment. We have definitely tried to take being at the salon to a whole nother level. We are a one-stop shop. We do hair, nails, makeup, facials, waxing, massages, and we also distribute wholesale virgin hair. Okay. So we do a lot, and we smoke hookah, so it's like a little chill spot, you know?
That's good. Well, again, welcome. We're especially excited to get your view on today's topic, women in business. I was so surprised to find out that there are over 8 million women-owned businesses in the U.S. Of those, 300,000 are based right here in Georgia. Now, my question for the panel is, why do you think so many women are making the transition from corporate America or choosing not to be stay-at-home moms and taking the bold leap to have their own business? Now, before we dive into this, Adele's gonna take us to the street to get the male perspective on this topic. This should be interesting. Let's check it out.
Hey y'all, how you doing? It's your girl Adele, coming to you from Little 5 Points in Atlanta. Stopping a few fellas and asking them what do they think about women in business and the woman being the breadwinner. All right, let's go. How do you feel about women in business and your woman possibly being the breadwinner?
I don't have a problem with that at all. I think it's a good thing.
I would love that. That would be such a relief.
Let me think about that one for a second.
I feel like they always had a, what is it called, glass ceiling over their heads. And I feel like it needs to be lifted, you know. It's okay for a lady, you know, to treat, you know, it go hand in hand. It's a teamwork thing.
We could do it sometime too. Take y'all out for a nice evening.
I guess it kind of depends.
I mean, it's room for everybody, you know. I love that.
Okay. It's a new day and age. You don't have to make all the money. She could take you to the movies sometimes too, right?
She could take me to the movies as many times she wants.
Take y'all out for a nice evening.
It'll go smoother.
I know that's right. Take some of the pressure off the fellas, right?
Yeah, we don't always got to pay.
You know, sometimes you got to take a step back and let the other person kind of lead in a relationship, and if that's what it is, then that's what it is.
I love the ladies.
Okay. You done heard it here. Straight in the streets of the A, shouted. They said them shouters could go ahead, get them jobs, make that bread, bake that bread, homie. You hear that? All right, back to Club Kiss.
Now, given what the men have said, why do you think so many of us are taking this risk?
I think it's because we're not getting fair wages in corporate America.
That's true.
So women are taking it amongst themselves to start their own businesses. I'm gonna make my own money and be my own boss.
Yeah. I agree. I also think that, you know, when you do take that leap into owning your own business, you may not be able to be creative in the space where you're working in a corporate arena. So you feel like you've been, you know, you've hit a ceiling and now you just have to do what you're told to do every day. And sometimes that can get a little redundant.
Well, me personally, when I was working in corporate America, I just felt like I wasn't being challenged. I felt like a slave, you know? I just felt like I had so much creativity that was not being utilized, and I just felt like I was in a bubble. And so I just needed to, you know, expand my horizons and just take a leap of faith and just go out there and do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one. Do you think that it's because some of these men with their comments aren't rising to the occasion and taking care of their families, and it's really forcing women, they don't really have a choice. They have to get out here and grind just as hard, if not harder, than a man nowadays.
Right.
Definitely.
It's like a new feminist movement.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. I do think that a lot of women are, they may have people who are supportive behind them and all that, but at the same time, they may feel like, kind of how you were saying, Sally, like, you need that challenge. So even though you may have a man who wants to take care of you, some women are just independent and they want to go out and get it for themselves and contribute to the household as well.
Yep. And I think sometimes we intimidate men also, leading off the devil's advocate thing. When you come to the table, you have your own home, you have your own car, you have your own business. I have my own money. What do you bring to the table? We may make a man feel insignificant.
We want to next take it to a segment called Royal Advice for Your Everyday Life and get from Sally her opinion. If she could give one piece of advice to a new entrepreneur, what would it be?
If I can give a new entrepreneur one piece of advice, I would say just hold fast to your dreams. Whatever you feel like you can do, just do it, you know, despite anybody telling you what you can't do, because there's going to be a lot of people that don't know how to dream, and they're going to discourage you from, you know, from pushing forward and going that extra mile to really achieve what you want to achieve. So it's really just, you know, just believing in yourself. That really comes down to just believing in yourself and look for positive support, and just eliminate everybody that has anything negative to say about what you feel like is best for your life.
Well, that was great advice that you just gave. Before we do get out of here, can you tell everybody where they can find you at this beautiful location?
Well, yes, I can, and also it's a pleasure having you ladies here. We are located, no problem. We are located in downtown Atlanta, Georgia, at 264 Peters Street. You can find us online at iloveclubkiss.com. You can find our hair at ilovekisshair.com, and on Instagram at clubkiss.
Well, thank you again, Celi.
You're so welcome.
And we wish you and your business much success. But before you go, we'd like to include you in the next segment of our show, Wear Your Crown, Rule Your Style.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm wearing some virgin hair.
Yes.
Mine at Club Kiss. Right here at Club Kiss. And my shirt is VIP Life. It's kind of a Club Kiss kind of logo kind of thing going on. Since we're a club, we like to play off the club with the whole daiquiris and the hookahs and stuff like that. So we have our little shirts called VIP Life, and I just wanted to, you know, put like a little spotlight on that. And some great jeans and some heels.
We're loving it. We're loving all of that. Yes.
Thank you.
I had a great time. What about you, ladies?
Awesome.
Well, stay tuned. Over the next several weeks, we will be uncovering more juicy topics. And until next time, wear your crown and rule your style. Tune in next time, where we will be discussing the do's and don'ts of social media. And don't forget, rate, comment, and subscribe.